Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel like chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, it can't be replaced. So no one else knows what to do. That's why I spend my life with you. I wanna please you any way I can. I wanna share my world, don't you understand? Your love is a one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give all day long. Your love is a one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give me a really good feeling all day long. Turn me inside out, make my heart beat. Need no one else, you're all I need. Personality, everything you do, it's me love, everything about you. Your smile, your style, so fly, I can't deny. I got a crush on you, and that's true indeed. I'm digging you, you make me believe. Your love is a one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give me a really good feeling all day long. Your love is a one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give me a really good feeling all day long.
Hello loves, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Taylor, and on this channel we get into all things new as it regards to beauty, and we also do synthetic wig reviews. So today's video we are getting into the Outre Sleek Laid Darby wig. So this is what she looks like on the stock card. She has definitely been around for a little minute, and I have been keeping my eye on this wig. This wig has been on my wish list to review for like the past 4 months or so, and I purchased it a while back, and I finally got around to trying it on and reviewing it. And I hope that you all enjoyed that install because she is no joke. She's no joke. This is a part of Outre's Sleek Lay collection. I have to slow down when I say that. And they have lots of other wigs that are fried, dyed, and laid to the side. They have plenty of wigs like this. I really wanted this one because this is giving that what I call a city girl part. Like, I feel like Young Miami when I have hair like this, because I feel like this is so Young Miami style to wear straight hair with the defined part to the side. And I really like this wig. This wig surprised me in so many different ways. With that said, let's get into my thoughts on this wig. So lately I have been starting with the cons. I just want to start with the cons to end on a high note. So the cons in this wig is that it definitely tangles. And I noticed that it didn't tangle as soon as I took it out of the pack. After I installed it and after I began to just run my fingers through it or brush through it, I started to feel like some tangles in some areas that I hadn't yet like really touched. So I felt like kind of confused about that, but not to worry. So what I used in the video and what I'm going to be using on my wigs moving forward is this silicone spray. This is the Silk Styling Spray. This spray is very versatile. It's used for both human and synthetic wigs, and this, since it's a silicone spray, it helps to add back that elasticity to your hair. It revives it. It keeps it from tangling. I decided, instead of waiting until this wig gets old and worn a few times before I decide to revive it, I decided to just take care of my wigs as I wear them. So since this is my first time wearing them, I use this silk spray, which I purchased from Amazon. Link will be linked down below. I decided to use this silk spray to spray it in between the strands and seal it with heat so that I can make sure that this hair lasts as long as possible, and that it keeps this, you know, this natural luster, and that it that it stays tangle free, and that me brushing through it is just not in vain. I definitely noticed that it's shedding. It's been a little minute since I had a synthetic wig that has shed this much. But I know that's probably in part to me cutting the lace, plucking. So I know that this had to have come from me cutting the lace, or just the fact that it's a long wig, and long wigs tend to shed because there's so much hair, you know, sewn onto the cap itself. I think that's it for my cons. I don't think I have too many cons. So with that said, let's get into the pros. Pro on this wig is this texture. This texture surprised me so much. Though I've known that this wig has been out for a little minute, I have yet to watch any actual reviews. So I'm sure that some other people who've already reviewed this wig have talked about the texture on this wig. I assumed that since, you know, it's a straight wig, that it was going to be, you know, silky and shiny, and it's none of the above. It's that kinky yacky texture that I like, one that I think truly imitates natural hair. Like, if you see me in person, you might think this is actually my natural hair. Length of this hair too, I like how long it is. You know, I always like a little length check. Just for reference, it's coming down to my butt, really. It comes down to my butt. For reference, I am 5'4", so this is a pretty long unit. If I had to measure this wig, I'd probably say it's about 24 inches. And that's not too long, because some people do not like their synthetic wigs to be super long, simply because it does tangle very easily. Simply because synthetic units do tangle very easily. So this is something that, so if you want length without compromise, I think that this is the wig for you. Yeah, it's very soft, easy to run your fingers through for the most part, and it just looks super natural. And I love the part on this wig as well. I love this wig came with baby hairs. I decided to install my hair a little bit differently this time around. Typically, you know, I go ahead and cut the lace, and then I lay everything down, then I do my baby hairs. But I really wanted to preserve the baby hair that the wig came with. If you all been watching my videos, I am terrible at preserving the baby hairs that are pre-cut on these synthetic units. I typically lose them by the time I'm done installing the wig, but I was determined to keep the baby hairs this time around and to lay them as best as possible. And so I think that the method that I used was effective, so I'm going to be doing that moving forward. But I like that it came with the baby hairs and they weren't super obnoxious. Sometimes I do not care for the baby hairs that are left on synthetic units because they're obnoxious, they're explicit, like there's so much that is unrealistic. But this time they were cut very soft and natural, almost as if Outre did the flat iron method on these wigs before shipping them out. So I love that they mimicked that, and I don't know if it was intentional or not, but I think it was with the times. I wanted to add one thing. I want to say that if you are vying to get this deep part that you tuck, I struggled. That might not have been obvious from the way that I edited the video, but I definitely struggled to get that. Maybe this is a con. Maybe I'll add this to a con. That basically, I feel like if you're getting this wig, you're probably under the impression that the wig already comes like this. It doesn't come like this. It's already parted to the side, basically. You essentially have to use your magic, use your tools, use whatever you do necessary to get this hair tucked behind your ear and to keep it tucked. So I'm currently using 2 bobby pins, and I have them, I don't know if I did a good job demonstrating this. I might have cut it if it was a bad angle, but for reference, I parted the hair and took out as much as I wanted and tucked it behind my head, so I'm underneath where you would put the combs, and I pulled it as tight as possible and secured 2 bobby pins at the points that felt the tightest. The wig does not come like that. You have to style it like that. So I kind of would consider that a con as well, because it's a little bit false advertisement if you're expecting to get that, what I call the Young Miami deep part. So other than that, you know, it's cute. So it's not a wig that you can, you know, wear in the middle. It's only on the side. And I think it also looks good without tucking this deep part as well. It looks good if you just wear it straight, but I wanted to truly capture how it looks on this stock card and you know, just give it that sleek lay Darby look. I mean, why else would it be Darby? Let's get into the stock card and some of its claims. Like I said, the parting is very natural. It talks about how it has a hand-tied lace part and has a deep C shaped side parting, so it gives you that half curve, and I love that. It says extra hand tied lace edges, so you know, it already came with the baby hairs and it was very, very natural. There was no plucking necessary. So with the exception of how you need to go about styling the wig, I would say for the most part it is beginner friendly, but only if you want to just wear it straight. if you don't really know how to successfully tuck your hair to create that style, then you may struggle a bit. It says it has a pre-plucked hairline, and it's giving very, very natural, and I love it so much because it looks really good. Overall, heat friendly. I did use some heat. You know, I went in with my silk spray to just ensure that this hair stays tangle free for as long as possible, or at least every time I wear it, it stays tangle free. I used a flat iron because I knew I was going to have, I wanted to get that super bone straight, because sometimes people be coming for me on TikTok saying that you should try it bone straight, it's supposed to be bone straight. So I went ahead and just tried to make it as bone straight as possible. And you know, I feel like it took to heat very well, and I kept all my settings very low. And also I've used my hot comb as I normally do, because I just had a few like strands sticking up where the part was, and on the sides just a few straight hairs that I wanted to tuck away and keep in place with heat in my wax stick. So I purchased this unit from Sam's Beauty, and I purchased the wig cost about $37 at its base price, but after shipping and tax I paid about $42 for it. So this wig is on the more affordable side, and I think that it should still be in stock by the time that I upload this video. And if I find any links, I will definitely note in the description if it's available. I also wanted to say that this wig comes in 7 special colors. They have like your cream blonde, a hazelnut. One color that I kind of wish I tried was dark root black cherry. That one sounded really intriguing, because if you all know, I tried on the wig Eliana in a DR red velvet color. That was also by Outre, and it's kind of giving the same vibes. It's just that Eliana was a middle part and this is the side part. I'm definitely going to probably repurchase this wig in a different color just to have some more fun. That is it for today's video. If you enjoyed this video, comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a big thumbs up. Follow your girl on social. I have everything linked up here on the screen. I'm primarily on Instagram and TikTok, so let's have fun and get cute together. Thank you all so much for watching. I love you. Stay beautiful and stay safe.